Every year, billions celebrate Christmas. Trees, gifts, carols, traditions that feel ancient. But what if Santa Claus has a demon brother who drags children to hell? What if Christmas Eve featured zombie horses demanding entry to your home? And what if the most beautiful Christmas moment happened during a war? Christmas isn't what you think. December 25th isn't Jesus's actual birthday. Santa was illegal in America. Christmas traditions started with blood sacrifices. Tonight, the hidden history of Christmas. Not the movie version, the real one. Long before Christianity, winter meant death. The sun disappeared. Crops died. People starved. Ancient tribes believed they needed to appease the gods. The Norse celebrated Yule with animal sacrifices. Blood spilled on altars, sometimes human offerings. They believed this would bring back the sun. Romans celebrated Saturnalia, a week of chaos. Slaves became masters. Gambling, drinking, complete social reversal. The Bible never mentions December 25th. Early Christians didn't celebrate birthdays at all. So why that date? Because Rome already celebrated Dies Natalis Solis Invicti, the birthday of the unconquered sun, on December 25th. The winter solstice, the sun's rebirth. In 336 AD, the church made a strategic move. They declared December 25th as Christ's birth. It wasn't inherited. It was organized. Christianity absorbed the pagan festivals instead of erasing them. Same timing, new meaning. Christmas didn't replace pagan tradition. It disguised it. 17th century America. The Puritans viewed Christmas as pagan corruption. In 1659, Massachusetts made celebrating Christmas illegal. Fine 5 shillings. Shops stayed open. Churches stayed silent. December 25th was a normal working day. Why the ban? In England, Christmas meant drunken riots. The poor would invade wealthy homes demanding food and drink. Refusal meant violence and vandalism. Santa Claus was seen as promoting indulgence and bad behavior. The ban lasted over 20 years. Even after repeal, Christmas remained culturally suppressed for another century. Christmas survived only in secret, whispered behind closed doors. Santa rewards good children. Krampus punishes bad ones. Half goat, half demon, horns, long tongue, chains, bells. He carries a basket on his back. On December 5th, Krampusnacht, he roams Alpine villages. He beats naughty children with birch branches. He drags the worst ones away. Some say to his lair, others say to hell. This isn't ancient myth. It's still celebrated. In Austria and Bavaria, people dress as Krampus and terrorize streets. Elaborate costumes, fur masks, chaos, alcohol, horror festival. European parents used fear to enforce obedience. Santa offered rewards. Krampus provided consequences. It was balance, carrot and stick, hope and terror. Krampus has made a global comeback: movies, merchandise. But in Alpine villages, he never left. Saint Nicholas brings light. Krampus brings darkness. Iceland has a giant Christmas cat, the Jollakaturin, prowls on Christmas Eve. One rule: if you don't receive new clothes before Christmas, the Yule Cat eats you. Why this bizarre tradition? Icelandic winters were brutal. Everyone had to work, process wool, spin, weave, stitch. Those who worked hard got new clothes as a reward. The lazy got nothing. The Yule Cat became a motivational threat. No new clothes? The cat knows. It will find you. It will devour you. Adults faced the same threat. Productivity mattered. Laziness could be deadly. Today, Icelanders give clothing as gifts to protect each other from the Yule Cat. The tradition softened but survived. Wales has the strangest Christmas tradition alive. Mari Lwyd, a dead horse skull on a pole, decorated with ribbons, carried by someone under a white sheet. The jaw snaps open and shut. This creature visits homes on Christmas Eve, demanding entry through a battle of insults and rhymes. The household must respond with clever verses. If they lose, the skull creature enters, roams the house, snaps its jaws at guests, and demands alcohol. Origins unclear. Some say pagan fertility ritual. Others say Welsh legend. Maybe death visiting the living in winter's darkness. Whatever it is, it's deeply unsettling. Yet the tradition survives in parts of Wales. Christmas doesn't have to comfort. Sometimes it's meant to unsettle. In the Netherlands, Santa has a helper, Zwarte Piet, Black Peter, traditionally portrayed with blackface. Curly wigs, exaggerated lips, gold earrings, servant role. For centuries, it was accepted. Families celebrated. Children loved him. Then the controversy exploded. Critics call it racist, blackface, colonial attitudes, legacy of slavery. Supporters call it cultural heritage. Harmless tradition. No racist intent. Protests erupted. Violence. International condemnation. The UN called it racism. Some cities changed the character to Soot Peter, smudges instead of blackface. Others made him multicolored. Some eliminated him entirely. In many towns, the traditional version remains. This reveals a harsh truth. Christmas traditions carry history and power. What feels innocent to one generation can harm another. Which traditions are worth preserving? Which should be abandoned? Victorian England believed Christmas Eve weakened the boundary between life and death. Spirits could cross over. Families didn't sing carols. They told ghost stories, regret, lost souls, warnings from beyond. Publishers released ghost story collections every Christmas. Magazines printed eerie tales for the season. Charles Dickens knew this. A Christmas Carol wasn't about joy. It was about fear as transformation. Ebenezer Scrooge faces three ghosts forcing him to confront his past, present, and future. The ghost of Christmas yet to come is silent, faceless, terrifying, shows Scrooge his own gravestone. People don't change because they feel good. They change because they see consequences. Christmas ghosts were warnings, not decoration. Over time, ghost stories moved to Halloween. Christmas became warm and comforting, but the darker roots remain. Saint Nicholas was real, 3rd century bishop in Turkey, known for secret generosity. Famous story: a poor man with 3 daughters couldn't afford dowries. They faced slavery or prostitution. Nicholas threw bags of gold through their window. 3 nights, 3 bags. Anonymous kindness. The family was saved. Nicholas was never caught. Over centuries, the story spread. Each culture adapted it. Dutch settlers brought Sinterklaas to America. The name became Santa Claus. The image transformed. Bishop robes became a red suit. Solemn saint became jolly figure. By the 1800s, Santa had little resemblance to Nicholas. The man became a myth. The myth became a brand. Nicholas gave in secret because kindness should be selfless. Modern Santa gives because children expect it. Red and green mean Christmas, but this is shockingly modern. Early Christmas imagery was white, blue, gray, muted tones. The transformation, 1930s, Coca-Cola. Before then, Santa appeared in many forms. Tall, short, thin, elf-like. Green, blue, brown clothing. Coca-Cola's Santa was different. Large, friendly, warm. Bright red suit, same red as their branding. White beard, rosy cheeks. The campaign ran for decades. Slowly, this image replaced all others. By the 1950s, Santa looked the same everywhere. Christmas became visually unified for the first time in history. Retailers created Christmas experiences. Department stores, mall Santas, endless Christmas music. Goal? Emotional association. Christmas linked with shopping and consuming. By late 20th century, Christmas became the most commercially significant holiday on Earth. Critics say it lost meaning. Others say it adapted and survived by becoming inclusive, not tied to one religion, but to universal ideas. Victory or loss depends who you ask. Some Christmas trees hide a pickle ornament. First child to find it gets good fortune or an extra gift. Origin story: Germany, except historians found zero evidence of this tradition in Germany. Likely invented by American glass ornament companies in the 1800s. They marketed pickle ornaments as authentic German to boost sales. The entire tradition might be a marketing scam. But does it matter? The pickle survived because it added mystery, a hidden reward, a hunt. Christmas thrives on small surprises. Traditions don't need logic. They need meaning. Before electricity, Christmas trees were decorated with real candles. Each flame symbolized hope, but together they created danger. One spark, dry branches, the tree ignites, flames spread, homes burned, families died. Fire brigades dreaded Christmas. House fires surged every year. People knew the risk. They continued anyway. Why? Tradition mattered more than safety. Only in the late 1800s did electric lights arrive. Thomas Edison's assistant created the first electric Christmas lights in 1882. Expensive at first. Only the wealthy could afford them. Over decades, they became standard. Christmas became safer, but lost intensity. Real flames had danger. A reminder that light must be protected. Electric lights are convenient, but they don't carry the same weight. Christmas is one of the deadliest times of year. House fires from trees, lights, candles kill dozens annually. Faulty wiring, overloaded circuits, dry trees near flames. Decorations cause injuries, falls from ladders, children choking on ornaments, pets ingesting tinsel. Holiday stress causes heart attacks. Travel, family conflict, overeating, financial pressure spike cardiac incidents. Car accidents increase. Drunk driving, icy roads, fatigued travelers. December 23rd to January 1st, deadliest period for traffic deaths. Psychological toll. Christmas markets joy, but many experience isolation, depression, financial anxiety. Suicide rates don't spike, that's a myth. But depression and mental health crises do increase. Pressure to be happy makes sadness worse. Christmas is beautiful, but not safe, not easy, not always joyful. Christmas Day 2008, Covina, California. A man dressed as Santa arrived at a family party. He knocked. Door opened. He pulled out a gun and started shooting. 9 dead. Then he set the house on fire with a homemade flamethrower. After the massacre, he drove to his brother's house and killed himself. Motive? Bitter divorce. Resentment. Revenge. One of America's most infamous Christmas murders. But not the only one. Christmas amplifies emotions. Joy, love, but also anger, loneliness, desperation. For some, Christmas isn't celebration. It's a reminder of loss, failed relationships, broken families, financial ruin. Pressure to be happy can push people over the edge. Domestic violence increases. Family gatherings surface unresolved conflicts. Alcohol lowers inhibitions. Arguments escalate. Sometimes they turn deadly. Killers choose Christmas deliberately. Maximum impact, maximum symbolism. Darkness doesn't disappear because we hang lights. December 24th, 1914. World War I. British and German soldiers entrenched on opposite sides. Mud, barbed wire, bodies, months of fighting, thousands dead. Christmas Eve. A German soldier began singing, "Still Nacht, Silent Night." Others joined. Across no man's land, British soldiers heard, recognized it, started singing in English. Then soldiers stopped fighting. They climbed out of trenches, walked into no man's land, unarmed, shook hands, exchanged cigarettes, shared food, showed family photos. Some played football, a game in the middle of a war zone. For hours, they weren't enemies. They were men, cold, tired, homesick. Officers tried to stop it. High command was furious. Soldiers didn't care. For one night, humanity mattered more than orders. Next day, fighting resumed. Men who shared songs were shooting each other. Many who participated were killed in the following weeks. The Christmas Truce was never repeated. Military leaders made sure. But the story survived. A reminder that even in darkness, humanity can break through. The most beautiful and tragic Christmas story in history. Christmas was shaped by fear, power, belief, marketing, blood, and politics. It absorbed pagan rituals, survived bans, became a control tool, was reinvented by corporations, continues evolving. Some traditions are beautiful, others bizarre, some comforting, others deadly. But Christmas endured, not because it stayed the same, because it changed. Next time you celebrate, remember, you're not repeating tradition. You're participating in history, a story written by ancient pagans, medieval saints, Puritan lawmakers, Victorian writers, corporate marketers, soldiers in war, and every family that kept traditions alive. Christmas is not what you think. Maybe that's why it matters. Because Christmas is whatever we make it.
Subscribe to this channel. If you don't, he will be punished.